Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Sanas in the Universe. Please subscribe to my channel. Also follow my podcast, Sanas in the Galaxy. And also you can find me on Instagram, Sanas_Hemmati with double M and double E. Also I am available on Telegram as well, Polyglot Sanas, Polyglot. Don't forget. Sometimes, even I, as a polyglot, may say the word itself wrong. So Polyglot Sanas in the Telegram, and also polyglotsanas.wordpress.com is my weblog. At the moment, my Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter aren't available, but please follow them later by all means. As you know, I am a polyglot or multilingual, and I try to learn languages, especially when I go traveling. But at the moment, it is not possible for me to travel because I have IELTS exam. I got 7 in a general, but now I am preparing for IELTS academic, So stay tuned for more videos. Also, I will record a video about studying IELTS. I recorded a video before about the books of IELTS and the exam itself. Please watch it. And even I have a playlist by the name of IELTS. Please watch it for those of you who wants to participate in IELTS exam. Okay? So, oh my God. So, the book that I want to introduce to you guys is Bird Box. Bird Box is a very exhilarating and exciting book, full of ups and downs and moments of surprising, and you say, wow, for example, just kidding, but not completely kidding, it's a little bit of scary, oh my God. No, there isn't any power here. Okay, let's talk about the sentence that wrote here. I recorded a podcast about this book and read a part of it in my podcast, but today I want to read another part for you guys in my YouTube channel. It says, never lose sight of survival. Sorry, my bad. It is written by Josh Malerman. And as you see, there's a picture of Sandra Bullock and 2 children with blindfolds. In the movie of Bird Box, it has a movie by the same name that is adapted from the book. It's an adaptation, So it says, in the movie, Sandra Bullock, one of my favorite actresses, played in it, and also other actors and actresses. But the main characters are Sandra Bullock and these 2 children, a boy and a girl. It's about a power, beyond earth power that comes to earth and it goes through your eyes. It's really petrifying and terrifying if you really think about it. Imagine that you go out and there is a power that you can't see it, but it's in the air, like epidemic and pandemic that we are dealing with now, but it only goes from the eye inside, and suddenly your eyes change and you want to commit suicide. By the way, this video is not suitable for children, and this book and this movie, it's a bit scary and it's not good for children. So please, parents, consider this when you want to watch it, or when you want to read it, or even watching this video. So and then they commit suicide. Easy peasy, I mean, as easy as a pie. And it has some violent scenes that make you have headache, but at the same time you can't stop watching this movie. I mean, I liked it very much, and I am reading the book. I'm here. Okay, so I want to read a part of the book, and first please read the book, because it increases your imagination and creativity, and then you can watch the movie. But it was the other way around for me. And by the way, in my previous video, one of my previous videos, I talked about the book Eat, Pray, Love. The story of that book is completely different from this book, but I wanted to say, please go and watch that video as well. So I can't recommend this book for everybody. It depends on the personality of people. Some people like it and some people don't. For example, for a person who has heart disease, maybe this kind of books and movies not suitable at all, you know, because of so much excitement and surprisingly you know, surprising moments. Maybe it is bad. Okay, so please leave in the comment whether you see this movie or read this book, and what is your opinion. Do you like scary movies, horror movies, or no? And can you suggest me other movies and books like this one that you liked? Okay, let's start with a new chapter of the book. Let's see. Okay, there are some pages, so bear with me, guys. They're scared of us, Olympia suddenly says. What do you mean? Mallory asks. The two are sitting together on the third step up the staircase. Our housemates, they're scared of our bellies, and I know why. It's because one day they're going to have to deliver these babies. Mallory looks into the living room. She has been at the house for 2 months. She's 5 months pregnant. She too has thought of this. Of course she has. Why do you think we'll do it? Olympia asks, her wide, innocent eyes trained on Mallory. Tom, Mallory says. Okay, but I'd feel a lot better if there was a doctor in the house. This thought is always looming for Mallory. The inevitable day she gives birth. No doctors, no medicine, no friends or family. She tries to imagine it as a quick experience, something that will happen fast and be over with. She pictures the moment her water breaks, then imagines holding the baby. She doesn't want to think about what'll happen in between. The others are gathered in the living room. The morning's chores are finished. All day Mallory has had a sense that Tom is working something out. He's been distant, isolated with his thoughts. Now he stands in the center of the living room. Every housemate in earshot, and reveals what's been on his mind. It's exactly what Mallory was hoping it wasn't. I've got a plan, he says. Oh, John asks. Yes, Tom pauses as if making sure of what he's about to say one final time. We need guides. What do you mean? Felix asks. I mean I'm going to go looking for dogs. Mallory gets up from the stairs and walks to the entrance of the living room, just like the others. The idea of Tom leaving the house has dramatically got her attention. Dogs? Dawn asks. Yes, Tom says. Strays, former pets. There must be hundreds out there, loose or stuck inside a home they can't get out of. If we are going to go on stock runs, which we all know we're going to have to do, I'd like us to have help. Dogs could warn us. Tom, we don't know the effect they have on animals, Jules says. I know, but we can't sit still. We can't sit still. The tension in the room has risen. You're crazy, Dawn says. You're really thinking of going out there? We'll bring weapons, Tom says. Dawn leans forward in the easy chair. What exactly are you thinking of here? I've been working on helmets, Tom says, to protect our blindfolds. We'll carry butcher knives. The dogs could lead us. If one goes mad, let the leash go. If the animal comes after you, kill it with the knife. Blind, yes, blind. I don't like the sound of this at all. Dawn says, why not? There could be maniacs out there, criminals. The streets aren't what they used to be, Tom. We're not in suburbia anymore. We're in chaos. Well, something has to change, Tom says. We need to make progress, otherwise we're waiting for news in a world where there is no longer any news. Dawn looks to the carpet, then back to Tom. It's too dangerous. There's just no reason for it. There's every reason for it. There's every reason for it. I say we wait. Wait for what? Help! Something. Tom looks to the blankets covering the windows. There's no help coming, Dawn. That doesn't mean we should run outside looking for it. Well, vote, Tom says. Dawn looks to the face of other housemates. It's clear he's looking for someone to agree with him. A vote, Dawn says. I don't like that idea at all. Either. Why not? Felix says. Because, Felix, we are not talking about which buckets we drink from and which ones we piss in. We're talking about one or more of us leaving the house for no good reason. It's not no good reason, Tom says. Think of the dogs as an alarm system. Felix heard something by the well 2 weeks ago. Was it an animal? Was it a man? Was it a creature? The night dog might have barked. I'm talking about searching our block. Maybe the next one too. Give us 12 hours. That's all I'm asking. 12 hours, Mallory thinks. Getting water from the well only takes half of one. But the number, finitas it, calms her. I don't see why we need to round up strays at all, Dawn says. He fans a hand towards Victor at Jules' feet. We've got one right here. Let's train him. No way, Jules says, rising now. Why not? I didn't bring him here so he could be a sacrifice. Until we know how dogs are affected, I'm not agreeing to that. A sacrifice? Dawn says. Good choice of words. The answer is no, Jules says. Dawn turns to Tom. You see, the one dog owner we have in the house is even against it. I didn't say I was against Tom's idea, Jules says. Dawn looks around the room. So is everyone for this then? Really? all of you think it's a good idea? Olympia looks to Mallory, wide-eyed. Don, seeing an opportunity for an ally, approaches her. What do you think, Olympia? He demands. Oh, I don't know. Don, Tom says, we'll take a legitimate vote. I'm for it, Felix says. Mallory looks around the living room. I'm for it too, Jules says. I'm in, Cheryl says. Tom turns to Don. As he does, Mallory feels something sink inside her. The house, Mallory realizes, needs him. I'll go with you, Jules says. If I'm not going to let you use my dog, I can at least help you round up others. Don shakes his head. You guys are fucking nuts. Then let's start making you a helmet too, Tom says, planting a hand on Jules' shoulder. By the next morning, Tom and Jules are putting the finishing touches on the second helmet. They are living today. For Mallory, it is all moving too fast. They just voted on them living, but do they have to live right away? Don makes no move to hide his feelings. The others, like Mallory, are hopeful. It is difficult, Mallory knows, not to be swept up in Tom's energy. If it were Don about to leave, she might have less faith in his returning with seeing-eyed dogs. But Tom has an energy about him.
2,000 years later.
Sorry guys, I don't know what happened in the middle. Suddenly my camera went off. Again, I repeat this sentence. I'd like to tell you I have more respect for animals than that, Don. But right now all I care about is surviving. At last, Jules straps his helmet on. He turns his head to see how it fits. The back of it snaps apart and the whole thing falls into his feet. Don slowly shakes his head. Damn it, Tom says, picking up the pieces. I had that worked out. Don't worry, Jules. Lifting the pieces, Tom resembles them. Then fortifies the strap with a second one. He places it upon Jules' head. There, all better. With these words, Mallory feels ill. She has known all morning that Tom and Jules would be leaving, but the moment seems to come too quickly. Don't go, she wants to say to Tom. We need you. I need you. But she understands that the reason the house needs Tom is because he's the kind of man who would do what he's doing today.